Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ray J Productions 97 here. And I think you guys got a pretty good idea of what I'm about to talk about here, judging by the hat, shirt, and the mint fucking diecast over there. I'm going to kind of talk about what happened last night, but before that, I'm going to go ahead and just tell you guys what my background is. Obviously, we're going to be talking about Hailie Deegan, which is my absolute favorite driver of all time, besides Kenny Schrader. Schrader, I think, he gets the top spot so far. Just barely. But actually, it would be Kenny Schrader, Hailie Deegan, and probably Steve Park. I've always been a big Steve Park fan, even after he retired and was just running the lower series, like the NASCAR West Series or East Series or whatever it's called. But I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about what happened exactly. Because as you can see, I'm a diehard Hailie Deegan fan. This is coming from an actual fan, a huge fan, about what happened last night on the live stream. Now, I personally watched that live stream for a while when they were racing at Michigan. It was her, Ryan Vargas, and I can't remember who else. But basically, they were, I watched it for like an hour, but I had one of my buddies over. He was doing some work on his Duramax, and it was an LLY, and I think he was trying to adjust the headlights, because the front end of it's a cat-eye Duramax, but the front end was banged up real bad. Some of the plastic was broke off the grill, and he kept trying to adjust the headlights. So I was doing that while I was watching the stream, and it seems like they were having a great time. Everything was going well, and the race was going great. It was all for fun. Hailie did holler at a few people. I did notice that. That was kind of funny. But basically, I went ahead and left. I got kind of tired of it because I was helping my buddy with the Duramax, and I just kind of got bored with it and turned it off after a while. It's not like it wasn't entertaining. I subscribed and everything, but I just kind of left and thought nothing of it. But anyways, and then I continued working with my buddy on his truck. But anyways, after that, I went to sleep. I had a couple to drink, went to sleep. Then I woke up, and the next morning, I woke up the next morning, I didn't see anything on media until, I think what happened was I had an eye doctor appointment today. And what happened was, I thought nothing of it. I went to an eye doctor, and when I was sitting in the waiting room, I was scrolling through my phone, just looking around. All of a sudden, I see something on Facebook saying Hailie Deegan is in hot water over a racial slur. My eyes pop out of my head. I was like, oh, fuck, no. Not again. Please, no, not again. Not Kyle Larson again. Not on Hailie. And luckily, it didn't get to that point. But, it didn't offend me one bit. No. I'm sorry. Now, I do have a very small amount of autism. It's not nothing bad. I'm still a normal guy. It didn't really ever affect me in my life. But, sorry I'm burping so much. I just had some fucking wings, and they were amazing. Wingstop, if you're wondering. It's fucking good. Anyways, what happened was, I seen that, and then all of a sudden I started panicking, looking through, all this stuff that I've been seeing. It's all NASCAR's talking about. I was like, holy shit. This is more publicity that Hailie's gotten all year, honestly. At least not since Daytona. And, sorry, I'm looking away from the screen. I keep looking at the damn light bulb. It's getting ready to go out, I think. I'm going to replace it when I get done with this. Fucking garbage. Anyways, I started looking at this thing, and I looked at all these posts, and I noticed right off the bat, this was way different than the Kyle Larson incident. God damn, I can't get my fucking words out. Anyways, this is way different than the Kyle Larson incident. Instead of just some fans being mad about what NASCAR's doing and some fans being, mad about what Kyle said, it was all the NASCAR, almost every post I seen, all the fans, they were mad. They were upset about it. A lot of them were outraged, saying that NASCAR really really overdid themselves. And I couldn't agree more. I really couldn't. Sorry, I have a really bad I have a really bad habit of not looking at the screen. But anyways, NASCAR, you guys need to quit this stuff. I mean, this is getting, now I know the word may have offended what? 1,000 out of 1,000,000 people. I hear that word every day. I've been called it, you know. It's NASCAR, you guys got to get your shit together. It's getting to the point where it's getting ridiculous, and I think NASCAR's fans are beginning to realize that, especially with Hailie. I think a lot of them were mad for the fact that it was Hailie, because fan of her or not, Hailie is probably one of the sweetest, nicest people in the garage area, period. She's always happy. She's always excited. Always got this amazing personality, which is why a lot of people are fans of her. Also, no, I am not a simp. I promise I'm not a simp. I swear to God, I am not a simp. Those motherfuckers are weird. Fucking 40-year-olds fucking creeping on her fan pages. That's some fucked up shit, bud. And it's not just them. It's fucking 12-year-olds and shit. I'm not one. I promise. I'm not Joseph Lombard. That motherfucker's in jail now from what I seen from it. Also, I highly doubt Hailie's going to even watch this video, but if you do, I'm a huge fan. I'm going to be at your race in Daytona. I can't wait to be there. Hopefully you win. If you are, I'm going to be right there at that start-finish line when you did big-ass burnout, Mo. So, yeah, NASCAR, you need to stop. This is getting old. The fans are getting sick of it. I think NASCAR I think it's still going to be a great sport. I still love it with all my heart, you know, as you can tell. But the thing is, I guess I can understand why NASCAR is being so strict about this and freaking out so bad over her saying this word. Because the thing is, Hailie's already popular now. She's got people swarming her, crowd swarming her constantly. It happened to me when I was at I-44 Raceway. That's why I waited there for 45 minutes. I wanted to be the first person she's seen. You know, because I got to spend about 5 minutes talking to her, which was awesome, first of all. And I kind of got a pretty good idea of what happened, because that was the night. We got to also remember, that was also the night, we're talking about I-44 Speedway, that she got in all these arguments with Brett Holmes and a few other drivers. That was that night. I was there that night, and I could tell you, because that wreck happened right in front of me, that was not her fault. That turns 1 and 2 were messed up that whole night. But enough about that. It was a lot of fun. But I mean, I think once she gets the sensitivity training done, I think she'll be fine. I don't think there's going to be any real situations with it. She'll get it done before Daytona, obviously, because I don't want to go all the way down there and not be able to go see a race. But I mean, Hailie, I hope she's fucking watching. If she is, I was a drunk idiot. She has to remember my drunk ass. I was at Gateway. Okay, let me tell you guys this story before I leave. I was at Gateway, right? Hang on. I had to check my phone percentage. It's like 3%. I was at Gateway, right? And I went with my dad and his buddy. This is the week before the I-44 Speedway. So we were at Gateway. I went through the Indy race, bored as shit, just waiting for 3-4 hours to watch Hailie race. Because ARCA was at the end of the day. It was like their last race of the day, unfortunately. So, anyways, I made the complete and utter decision to wait a while, but I got bored. So I figured I'd drink while I was bored. Well, ironically, it's what I'm doing right now, but Bud Light actually, too, for that matter. Anyways, I went down there and I got this thing called a Big Boy. It's a big-ass, fuck, had to be a 40-ounce thing of beer, cup of beer, man. It was big, man. But I drank 2 or 3 of those. But then I went down and got me a 6-pack from the stands. then after that. So I was pretty tore up. I wasn't drunk enough to the point where I wasn't really that drunk, but I was drunk enough. Anyways, I met this friend of mine. I met a new friend, and we were talking. He had a Deegan shirt, a Brian Deegan shirt on his, on him. So I walked up to him. I was wearing this shirt. I didn't have this hat yet, but I had this shirt on, and I had my Ariat hat on. And I was down there talking to him because we were waiting to see if Hailie would come out. Anyways, it comes to the ARCA race, and I expected them to walk the cars out to pit road. But no, I got a way better surprise than that. They actually brought the cars around the front stretch, and they came to the front stretch, and they shut the cars off. Silent. And what did I do? I ran my ass all the way down to Hailie's car, a little bit tipsy. And I just started, oh my God. I just started hollering like a fucking banshee. I was like, Hailie! Just going ham. And she did look over at me and waved. She did go look over and she waved at me. And I was like, holy shit. That's fucking awesome. I was excited, but I was not ready for the absolute shock that I was about to get with this kid I just met like 5 minutes ago. About 2 minutes after I did that, I heard a voice from behind me say, hey, do you guys like Hailie Deegan? And I didn't hear it. I heard it. I was like, what? I was like, he said, you guys like Hailie Deegan? I was like, wait a minute. I know that voice. I turn around me and I look up on the front row of the stands, and Brian is right behind us. Literally, Brian is right behind us. And me and this kid are flipped the fuck out. We run up there, we say hi, talk to him a little bit. He was spotting for her that day, by the way. Anyways, I ended up, meeting him, but then I noticed he was sitting in the stands up by the spotters. And I got it in my head. I was drunk enough and had the courage to do this, but I was like, should I go up there and just sit by him? I ended up doing it. I don't regret it one bit. I kept asking him because the car was tight the whole race. It did get a little better at the end, but then she got spun out. But it was a great day. It was fun. I actually post the videos from that day on here. Actually, I'll do that when I get done with this video, but hopefully, if Hailie's watching this, I really hope that if you see me, you see me, but... Alright, guys, well, I'm glad I did finally make another video. It's been years since I made one. But, right on, guys. Well, I really appreciate you guys, sticking around. I hope you guys can stand with Hailie on this one. I don't want to look like some retarded fucker in his basement that's obsessed with her. Because trust me, I'm not. I got better things to do. I run an auto parts store for a living, so... But, yep, hopefully, she can win Daytona. And I'm ready for it. And I'll be there. I'm going to probably put it on YouTube now that I'm getting back into it. Alright, guys. You can subscribe if you want. Doesn't make no fucking difference to me. Or like this video or whatever. If you think that NASCAR needs to get their shit together and you think Hailie is innocent, I just go and like this video. It don't make no difference to me. I'm not on YouTube for this. I'm just trying to get my point across. But, alright. Well, I guess I'll see you guys later. I ain't got much else to say. Have a couple to drink for me. See y'all.